book of John, chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Wait a minute. Because they done told you all you got to do is pray and God going to answer your prayers. While you taking them braids out, you better understand. God heareth not sinners. Read it again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will,
doeth his will means to keep the commandments. So if you're a cross-dresser every day, God don't hear you. And yes, sister, you a transvestite. You wear man's clothes. You a transvestite. Yeah, no, not a transgender. That's different. Transvestite means you wear men's clothing. Pants are men's clothing. And the only reason women wear pants is because they make them tight enough to show they behind and they coochie print. That's the only reason that they want to wear them. So guess what? If you had to wear a pair of Dickies every day, you'll look stupid. And you wouldn't want to wear them. So they give you a tight pair and tell you it's woman pants. So you can show your behind off and pull them in your crack. Guess what? You in the midst of sin. You are immodest and you a transvestite. You dressing like a man and you showing your body for sexual attention. The Lord don't hear those prayers. That's why you still in the hood. Read. Kinda, you happy? You like the hood? You happy? Sorta. You happy? You don't look happy. You know what? Give me Deuteronomy 28:33.
Bring it up!
Because guess what? We ain't happy neither. We come out here, y'all see all these men came out here. Y'all think we came out here for a party or something like that? We came out here because we ain't happy either. You know why we not happy? Watch this. I'm going to show you why we ain't happy.
the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 33.
Bring it up!
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
He said, our people are going to be ate up. We out here in these projects. What this is, Matt Dougal? What the name of this is? Matt Dougal? Matt Dougal? You happy out here in Matt Dougal? You see how we live in Matt Dougal? We walked through this whole thing. You know what we seen? We seen our people and we seen trash. We seen broke down cars and we seen our people. Guess what? We see sad faces, we see dope. Yeah, we know it broke down because guess what? The Lord say our people gonna be ate up out here. He said the people that have us in captivity, they gonna drag us down. They gonna use us. They gonna abuse us. And guess what? We don't know why they doing it. We just sit on the porch, act like we on here. We got brothers standing back here on the block, act like they on here. You want to know what God like? We gonna show you what God look like, but we gotta show you who you is first. Cause guess what? It don't make no sense for us to show you what God look like, and then you walk away not knowing that He came for you. You understand that? Read that. Keep reading.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. And thou shalt be only oppressed.
He said we gonna only be oppressed. The project is oppression. EBT is oppression. Public school is oppression. Jail is oppression. The hood is oppression. Matt Dougal terrorist is oppression. You understand that? And the Lord said that we're going to have to see that. And this is how we're going to know our people. And guess what? We can look at you and we can tell that you're oppressed. You know why? Because I didn't come from Matt Dougal terrorists. I came from Garden Homes. Other brothers, Perry Home, every one of these brothers out here came from some project somewhere else. We all lived in the same exact conditions. That's how we know what it is. We know what it is to only have cornflakes or Wick cereal in the house. We know how them nasty ass kicks taste with just sugar. We know. We know what it is to only have old inbred in the house. We know. We know about roaches. We know. Guess what? We know mama gone. We know daddy gone. We know you got to take care of your brother and your sister by yourself. And you wonder how you going to feed them. We know what dope look like. Read that last part again.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
He said, and crushed always. Why you think most of the people been living in these projects been living here 20, 30 years? How long you been living here? Your whole life? About a year? That's long enough. How long you been living here? So y'all just moved to these projects. You just moved to these projects, Auntie? How long you been living in these projects? 52 years. Oppressed always. This is not, guess what? This ain't like a coincidence. This is by design. And guess what? It's not only by the white man design. This is by the Most High God's design. Read.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes.
Guess what? We mad for the sight of. We more mad for you than you is for you. We came out here mad for you, and guess what? Y'all act like it's normal. You ain't never seen this many black men in your whole life, and you act like it's normal. You sit on the porch, you act like it's normal. You peep out a window, you act like it's normal. You walk by, you smoke your cigarettes, and you act like this is a normal day. You've never seen black men on the corner teaching the word of God for your benefit. This is for you. This is not only for, it's for us too, because guess what? We need to encourage you. We need to encourage ourselves. We have to stay on the same path. But guess what? We have to be an example for y'all. We have to show y'all, guess what? It's another way to do this. It's a better way to do this if we learn to keep God's commandments. Y'all understand that? What's your nationality? Black. What's your nationality? What's your nationality? You see that? How long these brothers been standing here teaching y'all nationality? What did they tell you your nationality was according to the Bible? Who? Jew. I'll take Jew. I'll take Jew. You are Israelite. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Guess what? That is important. Finish reading that Deuteronomy 28:34.
Verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs.
He said, for everything that we see, we're going to have to be upset about that thing, because it ain't fun to see our people stay in the project. It ain't fun to see our aunties done been here 52 years. It ain't fun to see a sister sitting in her car crying because somebody shot her son up last night. And every last one of y'all know what happened to that boy last night. But guess what? Because you live here, because you in oppression, because you listen to what the so-called white man done told you and this stupid rap music, guess what? Nobody ain't going to say nothing, and y'all going to wait, and the next person going to be shot down. The next person going to be affected. And what you going to have to say after that? That's crazy. They shot Marco up last night. Y'all heard it? Yeah, they shot his ass up 6 times. That's crazy. His mama was sitting in the car crying, and you going to go on about your business. The Lord said that is madness. He said you're supposed to be mad about that. You're supposed to see that and be like, why do we keep killing each other? You know why you keep? They killing it right here on the corner. You see that? So they know. I bet you he know, and the old lady, she know too. The sister, she know too. Because guess what? The old people, they always know. They always know what's going on because there's a lot of whispering about what happened. Read that. Go to Leviticus 5. Go to Leviticus 5. Because guess what? Y'all done been told y'all ain't supposed to say nothing. But guess what? If it was your brother got shot, you would want somebody to say something. You would at least want to know what happened to him. If it was your mama something happened to, you would want somebody to say something. If it was your sister something happened to, you would want somebody to say something. But guess what? Because it ain't yours, get what you say. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But that's evil. That's very evil. And that's why we still in the conditions that we in. Because we won't do the things that it take to change. But we always cry and we always holler and we always got something to say about the way we is. But we won't change. But the change is called repentance. Let me show you something. Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 5 verse 1. And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing.
If a soul sin, that means break the commandments of God. Guess what? You hear somebody making a vow that's evil. You hear him, you say, I'm going to kill that nigga tomorrow. You're like, dang, why you want to kill that man tomorrow? You hear that thing. Or you see somebody stealing and you know about it. Read.
And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness, whether he has seen or know of it.
He said, you a witness. You seen it or you knew of it. You heard them talking about they gonna kill you. You heard the gunshot. You looked out the window. You saw what kind of car it was. Read.
If he do not honor it, then he shall bear his iniquity.
He said, if you don't say nothing, then guess what? You got to deal with the price of that person being murdered. Because guess what? That nigga ain't going to be scared of nobody in this hood no more. He ain't going to be scared to do nothing to nobody. You know why? Because he said, what's your name? Say what? Say, speak loud, bro. You a man. Speak up. What's your name? Bro, if I can't tell you again. I can't hear you. Speak up. Jay. He say Jay ain't gonna tell.
Right.
Jay talk too low.
Bring it up.
Jay ain't gonna say nothing about what he seen around here. So guess what? I beat Jay ass too. Cause guess what? Jay ain't gonna say nothing. What's your name? Huh? Destiny ain't gonna say nothing. Destiny seen it. Guess what Destiny did? Destiny went and she pulled her window thing down. She said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my business. He know Destiny ain't gonna say nothing. So guess what? The evil continues. The fighting continues. The killing continues. The dope selling continues. The whoredom continues. The rape continues. You know why? Because you won't say nothing. You won't say nothing because you're afraid. But guess what? That also is a curse of the Lord. Give me Isaiah 59.
Bring it up.
Give me Isaiah 59. Because y'all don't even realize that you're going through these things because we in so much sin. Like I just said, the murder, sin. The cross-dressing, sin. The drugs, sin. The stealing, sin. The disobeying of our fathers and our mothers, sin. The abandonment of our children. All of these different things are the things that cause us to be in the conditions that we in. And we think nothing of it because it's so normal. It's so normal, we don't think nothing of it at all. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
So it said the Lord's arm ain't so short that he can't help us out this condition. And he said he not deaf the way he can't hear our prayers to change our situation. He's not that kind of God. He's a God whose arm is quite long. He could do all kind of magnificent things, and he hears us. But guess what? He don't hear sinners. Hey, Destiny, they done told you before, you could just pray to God and everything forgave, ain't it? Why you still in the hood?
Bring it out.
Because that don't work.
Bring it out.
That don't work. Read.
But your iniquities.
What's iniquity? Iniquity is sin. What's sin? What's sin? I can't hear you. Speak up. I can't hear you, bro. Stand up and speak up so I can hear what you're saying. Oh, you a little girl. I'm sorry. I apologize. Michelle, that's her name? Yeah. What you said? Oh. What's sin? Jay, what's sin? You gonna help Michelle out. What's sin? No. You do sin. Sin is not a bad thing that happens. Sin is something you do.
Right.
It's something that you do that's bad.
It's something that you do that's bad.
That's against God.
That's against God. You know what? I take that as a beginner answer. Let's get the real answer. Let's get it straight out the word of God.
Bring it
The
up.
book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin.
Whosoever, that means of you Israelites. Destiny, Michelle, Jay, because you are Israelites. What's your nationality, Destiny? Destiny, what I just tell your nationality was? You are Israelite from the tribe of Judah. I'm going to get to why you say that, but let's finish reading that. Let me show you what sin is. Read.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So wearing pants is a transgression of God's law. Covering your head when you hear the Bible is a transgression of God's law. That's sin. You wearing a dress is sin. Smoking dope is sin. Hating your brother in your heart is sin. Girls liking girls is sin. Back to Isaiah. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
He said, so your sin has separated between you and your God. God can't hear us. Give me that in John. Hold that. Give me that, he heareth not sinners. Because guess what? That's what the separation is. 9:31. Christ can't hear us because of sin. Pops, you understand that? Christ cannot hear us because of sin. We in the midst of sin, and so when we pray, guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Because guess what? You hitting the lotto, That's not God answering your prayer. That's the devil keeping you in sin. Because guess what? If you go to the store and you hit the scratch off, guess what you're not finna do? You're not finna stop smoking cigarettes. You're going to buy some more cigarettes because you hit the lotto. Now you got money to buy more cigarettes.
Bring it out.
You'll buy more dope. You'll buy more liquor.
Wake 'em up.
I ain't saying you do, but guess what? A lot of you know people that do dope.
Right.
Look, she said, I don't do no dope. Hey, somebody around here do dope, ain't it?
Teach.
Somebody around here do dope, and guess what? You go hit the lotto, you praying, Lord, I need some money. Lord, I need some money. Ooh, I need some money. I'm going to play the lotto. Ooh, I just hit for 300. You're going to buy cigarettes. You're going to buy dope. Because guess what? That's not the Lord answering your prayers. Read.
Right.
The book of John, chapter 9, verse 31.
Read it
Now
out.
we know that God heareth not sinners.
Wait a minute. Because they done told you all you got to do is pray, and God going to answer your prayers. While you taking them braids out, you better understand, God heareth not sinners. Read it again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will,
Doing his will means to keep the commandment.
Yes,
So if you're a cross-dresser every day, God don't hear you. And yes, sister, you a transvestite. You wear man's clothes. You a transvestite. Yeah, no, not a transgender. That's different. Transvestite means you wear men's clothing. Pants are men's clothing. And the only reason women wear pants is because they make them tight enough to show they behind and they coochie print. That's the only reason that they want to wear them. So guess what? If you had to wear a pair of Dickies every day, you'll look stupid. And you wouldn't want to wear them. So they give you a tight pair and tell you it's woman pants. So you can show your behind off and pull them in your crack. Guess what? You in the midst of sin. You are immodest and you a transvestite. You dressing like a man and you showing your body for sexual attention. The Lord don't hear those prayers. That's why you still in the hood. Read.
but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
He said, so when you do God's will, mean keep his commandments, he hears you. Not breaking the Sabbath day. Not eating, not spending your EBT on damn crab legs and shrimps. What? You ain't supposed to eat it. You ain't supposed to eat it. You not supposed, Joshua 6, you not supposed to eat it. 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 You understand that? We are in the midst of sin, and this is why we still here. This is why so much happening to us. This is why everything that's going on with us is happening, and we can't figure it out. Back to Isaiah. Finish reading.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you.
He said, your sins have hid his face from you. Go to Hosea where he said that, I'm going to go to my place. He said, I'm going to go to my place. Brother, what's up with you? What's your nationality? Come here. You ain't black. You look brown, but you ain't black. Your shirt black. Huh? You original? You original? How about you an Israelite? How about that? Israelite. That's your nationality. Because guess what? We can show you how we know you're an Israelite. Right. You had never asked that question. Ain't none of y'all got in y'all mind say, if you say I'm an Israelite, show me how I'm an Israelite.
Right.
Because that should be your next question. Because guess what? Christ is only coming for the Israelites. He's only coming for, first of all, let's show them what the kingdom look like. The kingdom is for Israel. So you got to know that off top, because guess what? You can pray all you want to, but if God don't hear you and you don't even know who you praying to, what's the point? You just asking for something imaginary out there. You just asking for something imaginary. You just whispering to yourself, oh God, Lord, I need some money, Jesus.
Wake 'em up.
So I'm hungry. I would like some bread and mayonnaise. The roaches keep getting in the cereal. I don't want to eat them.
Bring it out.
You just whispering to yourself, because God says your iniquity has separated you from him. He's hidden his face because of your sin, and you don't even know who he is. You don't even know you belong to him. You don't even know you got nothing to do with him. You think about this guy. You think about him.
Wake 'em up.
You thinking about him. You know how you know you thinking about him? Because everybody thinking about him except the Israelites. Everybody's thinking about him. Why? Because he done told everybody, I'm God.
Right.
And guess what? He could kill you. He could put you in jail. He could give you money. He could fix you up at the hospital. He put gas in your car. Him God. Him. He y'all God. He was everybody God before they woke up to the truth of the Bible. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 12. It had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
This is the kingdom of heaven. He said the kingdom of heaven had a wall. Hair braider, listen to this. Listen to what the kingdom of God sound like. Listen in the little Toyota Corolla. Listen to what the kingdom of God sound like. Read it again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 12, and had a wall great and high.
It had a big old wall bigger than anything you ever seen in your life. You can't even imagine how big this wall is. Read.
And had 12 gates.
It said the kingdom of heaven have 12 gates, not one pearly gate, not nothing with no clouds and some little white man standing there at a podium. It ain't that. That's cartoon. That's Tom and Jerry.
Bring it out.
That's where you got that from. You got that from Tom and Jerry. Sister, you know what the kingdom of heaven look like with that red book bag on? You act like you don't hear me, but guess what? You finna find out today. Read.
It had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels.
So it's 12 big black angels at the 12 gates at this big great walls. Read.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Hey, green hair. Green hair, come here. Let me ask you something about the 12 gates. Let me ask you about the kingdom of heaven, because I know you ain't woke up this morning and say, I'm ready to die and go to hell. Brother, you ain't woke up this morning and say you ready to die and go to hell, did you? You didn't. When you wake up in the morning, you really have a desire that you want to live, you want to make the best out of your life, and you want to do what God say. Ain't that what you be thinking? Guess what? You have to learn your nationality. Matthew 15. Matthew 15, because guess what? Our people don't know they've been lied to the whole time. And you know why? Because they never read this.
Right.
And the white man that told them that him was God, he never read it either. He doing like this. He said, I'm God.
Right.
Jesus loves you all, and
Wake 'em up.
you're great people. And don't ever think about the things that I did to you, because it doesn't matter, because we're all one in Christ Jesus. We're not Jews or Greeks.
Wake 'em up.
And y'all say, all right. That's what you say. All right. What else I'm going to say? Nigga, I live in the projects. What else I'm going to say? Hell, they barely give us free lunch at school. Free lunch is the only time I eat during the week. Hell, I got to go home and don't eat nothing. He say he God. All right. It's his school. It's his money. It's his milk. So he tell you that he never showed you nothing. But we reading it from the word of God. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Jay, you heard that, or you was zoned out? You was looking at fake God? You was looking at fake Jesus? You was looking at fake Jesus too hard. That's fake Jesus. That's fake Jesus, Jay.
Right.
Take that hood off your head so you can get the understanding.
That's right.
Take it off. Take that bonnet off.
That's right.
Jay, you like boys?
That's right.
Okay, good. All praise. Why you wearing a bonnet? That's your girlfriend? Oh, you go with Destiny. Oh, you and Destiny be doing it, ain't it?
Wake 'em up.
Okay, good. All praises, because that's whoredom. The scripture say there should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. You're not supposed to make that sister a whore. You understand that? Because Christ is coming for the children of Israel. Yeah, I said that. He ain't supposed to make her no whore.
Right.
Why that's surprising? Because everybody be popping coochie in the projects. We think everybody supposed to pop coochie in the project. That's the problem. We supposed to stop popping coochie in the project.
Right.
That's why it stay the projects. That's why you 16 haven't turned. That's why you 17 haven't turned. Because guess what? The scripture said, do not prostitute that daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the whole land fall to whoredom. Lest the whole projects fall to whoredom. So guess what? Everybody popping coochie in the project. Everybody ride. It's other people come that ain't. Brother, how many little sisters you done knocked down out here in this project? A whole lot. You see that? He making whores of our sisters.
Bring it out.
Guess what? He making whore, and he's a whoremonger of himself.
That's right.
You understand that? But guess what? We not supposed to do that, and that's a part of the problem.
Right.
That's why we still in the position, because we won't keep God's commandment of marriage.
Right.
Read that. Read that. Yeah. What you got?
The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
You know what entice means, Jay? You know what entice means? Entice means spit game. What they call it now, Riz, That's the new word. Riz, not spit game. That's what it is. You spin game. You done hollered at her. You done talked to her. You said, "Come on, Destiny, let's go to the movies." And y'all get to the movies, and then you say, "You hungry? You want to come back to my house? You just got some new Fruit Loops. What's happening?" That's enticing.
Bring it up.
You want to come watch Netflix? They still got bootleg movies in the project. Y'all probably, we gonna watch some on my phone. Y'all sit there and watch a movie on the phone together. He said that's enticing. You enticing Destiny to come with you. You enticing her to go with you. You enticing her to come in the house with you and lay down. It might not be Destiny, but guess what? It's other people that do it. Their sisters probably have been enticed before. A man never enticed you to come lay down before? You see that? It ain't just you. All of our people done did it. You understand? But we have to change that. We can't stay in those same things. We have to learn to keep God's commandment. God's commandment to stop whoredom, bread taker outer, is marriage. Marriage. I ain't heard you. I ain't said you wasn't. I'm just telling you the commandment that helps stop fornication and whoredom is marriage. That's right. So if our brothers and our sisters are getting married and then not sneaky linking and not running in somebody else's house, I bet y'all can take a poll right now. You want to see how many people out here married? How many of y'all brothers married? How many of y'all brothers out here married? Now, you can get mad all you want to, but their hands went up. Right. Their hands went up. Why? Because we keep the commandments of God. Right. We have turned away from what we was taught in this world. This world taught us wrong. Right. And it's destroying us. That's why we in the project talking trash.
Bring it out.
You see, I changed just now. I just changed because I was about to say something else. You understand that? Read.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her,
and what?
And lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So the first one that you let hit it when you were about 15? Yeah, that was actually supposed to be your husband long time ago.
Bring it out.
She talking about, no, I don't want him. But you let him hit when you were 15. You got his babies? Yeah, where he at? Yeah. At work? So you married to him? Or y'all just live together? Ain't no marriage in the projects, hardly. Y'all stay together. Well, you know, a lot of times our brother just stay with because he got to be somewhere to get out on probation. Got to have an address. I get it. I ain't mad. It be what it be. No, we not saying. No, we not accusing nobody. But guess what? I'm not. I did not call the whole project whores. I said if you're having sex unmarried, it's whoredom. If you're having sex unmarried, it's whoredom. If you're having sex unmarried, it's whoredom. I didn't call anybody anything because I don't know what you're doing. I'm just letting you know. What's your name, brother? Josh, what's your question? What you want to know? You know what? You just want. All right. Well, keep reading. Hebrews 13:4. Let's go.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers.
Well, whoremongers, that means man whores. Men that sleep with multiple women. Men that sleep with multiple women. Read.
But whoremongers.
Men that sleep with multiple women.
And adulterers.
And married people that sleep with people they not married to. The internet full of them. They all want to sleep with somebody else because they ain't happy. But the Lord said, whoremongers and adulterers, read.
God will judge.
The Lord will judge you for that. HIV is a judgment for that. Single parent home is a judgment for that. There are a lot of judgments for whoredom, sickness, death. Somebody pull up on you, won't shoot you or beat your boyfriend up because you sleeping with. These are judgments for not being married. This is what's wrong with us. This is what happened to us. Jeremiah's discontinue from your heritage. 17:4. Because guess what? We don't know that these things apply to us. And guess what? You can get mad at me all you want to, sis. I didn't call you no whore. I didn't call nobody no whore. I said stop doing whorish stuff.
Right.
Now, if you're doing whorish things, then okay, then stop. Repent. Turn away from your wicked ways. Keep God's commandment. And guess what? It don't apply to you no more. If you used to be an F student and then you start doing your homework and now you got a C, you're no longer an F student. If you used to do whoremongerish or whorish things and you stop, you get married, you keep the commandments of God, you are no longer a whore. Christ said you become a new creature once you begin to keep his commandments. So
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong